Hello everyone, we haven't been here for a while. I mean, I did a stream just talking bollocks and... Oh god, that looks a bit rough, doesn't it? The colour profile of this. Let me see if I can change it. I mean, I know there's an image somewhere that's probably not helping. It might be you. You might not be helping. There we go, that probably wasn't helping. I was thinking to stream this game like an hour ago. Well, I beat you to it. And that's how ideas work. I've monopolised the idea. Nah, but hello everyone. I thought I'd fire up a stream, you know, kill a couple hours and whatnot. And I mean, I'm away like in a week and a bit, and I want to get some content done, but I don't want to necessarily get all my ideas done and then sit on them unnecessarily. I want to. So also, I'll stream maybe a couple times, maybe a couple more times before then, just to give things a go. No, I'm not big on streaming very often, if I'm being entirely honest, because, well, it doesn't really do much besides from just be a good place to interact with people, but sometimes I'm not a very sociable person. However, sometimes I feel as if it takes me away from what I want to be doing, which is making videos, but when I've got only so many ideas and I've got so much time to make them, I think it's good for me to be able to come and chat and enjoy a good stream. And I'd like to stream some different games as well, if anybody be keen for some of that stuff at some point. But I have no clue what these days. What's even interesting these days? So who have we got in the chat? We've got Mafia RTX, Tommy Britton, Hassan, Okavi? Hassan Okavi? I apologise for butchering your name like I no doubt have, but welcome to the stream. Emily, Lily Mayo 45, hello. Remy Cords, CJR. I came into you through your Red Dead Redemption 2 theory videos, and I have had a question for you for a while. Good vids, by the way. Yeah, what's your question? Shoot it away. I played GTA 4 when I was too young to understand the lore, etc., so I really appreciate your videos on it. Yeah, I appreciate you jumping through and saying hello on the stream and all that. There is some more GTA 4 lore that I could definitely get done. I think I may as well. It's been on my mind for a bit. There's nothing really to it. It just is. It's just there. So, in fact, I'll jump to this screen and I'll show you. Also, I'm playing around with the face cam. This webcam is on its last legs apparently. So if it dies and I freeze and I'm in the corner, just make a joke about it or something because it's inevitable. Something fishy going on. What are your PC specs? Oh, I mean, I'm playing on Xbox, so it's completely irrelevant to how the game is playing. But when I'm doing videos and stuff like that, I tend to prefer playing PC, and to be fair, my specs are they're powerful, they're outdated. So it's an RTX 2080 Ti, if I recall correctly. I've got like 64 gigabytes of RAM, which is less helpful than you'd think. And it's a i9 9900K, so it's outdated as fuck, but it's powerful. So it brute forces its way through life. So it's here, you know, these apartments where Dwayne Forge chills and that. I've noticed it's more treated like a legend than anything, but there is actually something there. Like, his apartment's just absolutely slackered in blood, as is the entire building, which is, you know, interesting. Oh god, this looks rough on Xbox, doesn't it? I mean, I've been playing it on PC largely, but I use Xbox because it's just easier to stream with. So I don't really use it recreationally. I use it for streaming purposes because it makes my life easier. But that just doesn't appear to be the case today. Fucking hell. It's all right. I'm a qualified driver, I promise. It's polling in the local area. I had to use my license to provide identification. I'm at the park. You have a good day, Fishy. What was it? Arsehole okay, that was your question. Look, man, you got to have the nice balance, don't you? Is it this building? I think it's this building. No, I don't think it is this building. It's one of the 3 buildings. There are 3 buildings. I'm just got to keep guessing until you wind up in the right one. I'd say it's this one. Hello, Longshanks. Just saw the Ricketts video. Great piece of content. Good job, man. I appreciate that. I realised there was a bit that I forgot in that video. Forgot to mention. I just must have got carried away. It doesn't really add much, but, you know. So, obviously, this is... Well, look. What the fuck has he been doing? Have I got any weapons? I forgot how to choose weapons. It's going to be me learning how to play the game, I think. Remember... Ah, there we go. See blood? Why is this... Deegs Shorts, hello. Hello there, sir. And cholesterol. Can you beat the game using no guns? I don't think you can, but I'm sure somebody is mad enough to try. Why is Dwayne's apartment full of, well, A, lewd images, but B, blood? What's been happening in here? What's he been doing? What kind of duties has he been partaking in? Is this Xbox Series or Xbox? This is the Series S, because I don't have a use for a Series X, let alone the space to put one, because they're... I think the best way to describe the shaping of the Series X is cantankerous. Who thought it was a good idea to make the thing look like a mini fridge that can't hold anything? Here's an XCOM. This is the only place you could afford. To be fair, that's probably... Yeah, but that doesn't give me food for content, does it? Look, I don't mind being a little bit disingenuous for the ad revenue, but no, you've got a point there. It probably is just that, but you'd have thought they'd have at least cleaned it up. Like, what happened in there? What happened in... In fact, it's a thing, like in... I think on every single floor, that same bloodstain is outside where his door is. The door texture changes on the upper floors, but I checked it. It's just the same thing. Looking like Marco Dragic with that beard. I'm feeling like a sad man with this beard, to be honest. So which should we do? Should we do... I suppose we'll go and do Brucie down there, because that looks like fun to me. I forgot where I was up to on this playthrough, but I played through on my own, like, to do that video, because I knew that I wasn't going to keep up the momentum with streams, because I just can't do that physically. I prefer to just fire up a stream and just out of nowhere and just have a good time. They're great for, like, I suppose from a content creator perspective, streams are great because you get to interact with people. Ooh, a side mission! Oh shit, I accidentally ran over a civilian. Don't run me over, taxi man. Oh, that was a nice bit of teleporting. Let's put the weaponry away. Let's have an interaction with this man. That's terrifying. Fizhy, was Arthur involved in the Blackwater Massacre or Ferry? He was running his own lead, and he was in the area. So I presume when they linked back up, he had to shoot a few people.
What's wrong with you? Me? My life's a fucking train wreck. I cannot believe this is
I remember this guy.
Bitch! Hey, come on, calm down. Fucking bitch! Who are you talking about? Who's this bitch? Fucking whore of a fucking wife, that's who! Okay.
He's lovely.
What did she do? My lovely bride, the mother of my son, is up there, right now, fucking some prick behind my back. After all I've done for that tramp.
Fizhy, whatever you do, do not speak to a guy called Eddie Lowe. I've already done that mission. Most normal GTA NPC. Indeed. That's not a good condition to have.
Jeff, be calm. Jeff, be cool. Come on,
Jeff the calm, the
Be
cool,
a winner.
the champ, the winner.
Okay? I'm a winner. I can do anything. Great. See you later. Hey, you know.
Why is it that GTA doesn't get good facial animations like LA Noire? Because a core gameplay element of LA Noire is reading facial expressions. The technology is, for the time, was just above and beyond what was necessary when that wasn't the point.
I've got a black card. I'm afraid I only take cash. I'll give you cash, all right? 500. Just follow them, take some photos, text them to me. Come on. Here they come. Here's my card.
Right. So he's a wealthy geezer. Follow Jeff's wife. This is the bit where it turns out this isn't his wife at all and he's just a naughty boy. I also love the unnatural nature of the tailing in this. Like, you can't get too close at lights, even though that's what a normal person who isn't following you would do, is they would come up behind you and sit behind you. I need to hang back a bit because tailing missions aren't my forte. I think with tailing missions, I don't mind them in things like the older Assassin's Creed, because usually it meant you actually had to use some modicum of stealth to accomplish it. But in a lot of games where you get tailing missions, you just wind up doing things that go against logic and, if anything, make it more obvious that you're following somebody. For example, what I'm doing here, hanging back and stopping well behind him, as if trying not to be seen. Like, I'm definitely not following you. Yeah, it worked. get ready to park up. I'll just stop here then, will I? See, it's stuff like that. What's she doing? Hello. Oh, I needed to get closer, did I? Yeah, I know. Nico was just there. Yeah, enter the superstore and find the couple. It's the fact that Nico was just stood there menacingly. There was, see what I mean? It's the lapse in logic that occurs to facilitate them, where there's no implementation of obstacle.
It's just that he gets so angry and jealous. I don't know what to do. I found bugs in my phone. I came home and my panty drawer was empty. Turned out he'd sent the contents to a lab for DNA analysis.
It's not your fault. I trust you in his position.
He wants to get a trackify chip put in the base of my spine. Says I wouldn't mind if
Sending
I
that
had
to
something
Jeff.
hide.
Have I told you how beautiful your eyes are?
I mean, it's not like I keep things from him. I just don't want to become a paraplegic or anything.
It'd be criminal for a woman with legs like yours not to be able to use them.
Oh no,
A guy
not
with
Roman.
A nice smile and a black card, but you don't have any idea what kind of monster he could turn into.
I'm not gonna change on you.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Got
What
to
makes
leave
you
the
think I'd
cafe.
cheat on him? A girl can have male friends. It's not like every guy I hang out with is trying to screw me, is it?
You're wasted on him.
Oh, I see what was being played there. It's that dynamic. What's going on here? Yeah, you know what? That'll do. Cool. It waits. That thing waits. It makes it its life's mission to accost me at the most inappropriate moment. Do you think the Epsilon program is in Liberty City?
Take your own advice, Jeff.
I think they are somewhere.
Doesn't necessarily mean she's cheating on you.
So, okay, that's that done. That's pretty cool. I think I stole their car. Oh well. It'll be fine. I suppose we go and we do some missions then, hopefully. Oh fuck, I just launched myself out the front of the car. Why did I do that? You know what? Taxi. You'll take me to my destination.
We're going to mine.
Big up the Exeter City. Oh, indeed. Indeed.
Great, thanks.
I do love supporting a club that will probably never go anywhere, but it's where I'm originally from, innit? So you can't really choose. Oh, he's doing star jumps. He's loving life there. He's having a great time.
Brucie, what's up?
Hey, Nico B. Come here, show me the love manhunt time.
Enough, all right?
Whoa, whoa, what are we about here, you and me?
I don't know.
What are we about, boy?
I'm an immigrant and a hired gun, and you're a steroid junkie, but we get along.
No, not
Brucie's
stop.
dentistry terrifies me.
About the real shit.
What?
We're winners, man. Fucking winners. That's how we roll, brother. Bling, check. Bodies, check. Paper, check. That's how we roll, bitches.
I'd like to know how Landon Ricketts was somehow involved in the Blackwater Massacre, and no one in Red Dead Redemption 2 ever mentions that.
Fuck you, man. Hey,
I mean, as an
check this
individual,
out.
it's not impossible, but it just doesn't seem probable, does it?
Is the bitch ready?
Well, she's very shiny.
Look at her, and we've tears of pure gold. Motherfuckers. Come on now. Let's go show some people just how we...
Brucie in general terrifies me.
Come on, get in.
This is the bit where, for the gameplay convenience, he jumps into the passenger seat.
Pure gold, eh, big man?
Just got it. How's it going? Not too bad. Mars, colon 3.
Do to yourself. Well, what should I do? I mean, I need a flashy car. People are gonna think I'm a no-nut bullshitter if I fail to deliver here.
How about Steve's car?
Yes, I'll call him on the way. Nico, can you drive us to Freetown Avenue in Willis?
Yeah.
Come on, let's roll, bitches! Woo!
I don't know why I thought the serendipity was the riverboat Dutch shot Heidi on it. Yeah, sadly, not that. Go and collect the race car. Right, where did my car... Oh, I took a taxi here, didn't I? Right, Brucie. We're going for a leisurely... Did he just get run over? You know what? For your transgressions against the faith...
Take that shit, just like we take the bitches we want, the clubs.
Yeah.
Nico, man, excuse me, but I gotta make this
The
call.
police did not
This guy's
care.
car in his car.
Into that pole we go.
Boy, how's tricks? No, man, you can spot me. Yeah.
It's not exactly a nice...
Right, listen,
It's,
man.
it's very lofty.
Me and my ice cold friend Nico gotta borrow your car.
It's very lofty. In fact, we're going diagonal.
Well, of course it'll be cool. What? It's outside? Great. Love you, man.
He's fine with us taking it? We won't have an incident like the last time I got the car for you?
No way, man.
Jesus,
That was a
it
one-time
really
only,
sort
man.
of
Me
like
and Steve
digs
are
in
tight. Okay,
where
tighter
its
than
weight
that.
is.
Tighter than... Shit, I was gonna say my hands, but I think you know that nothing's tighter than this shit.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
messing
deal.
around.
Thanks, but I got my hands full.
God, this is
No.
exactly the type of shit you and me should be doing. Cruising for bitches, destroying a town. You and me could be doing some serious damage, like a nuclear bomb up in this shit. But a sexy bomb, you know? A bomb that only affects girls with D cups, tight asses, blonde hair, no cellulite, and tan. Yeah.
What a lovely man.
I don't know if I get your meaning, but we can hang out sometime.
Where's the chatbot Big Dave gone? Well, to be fair, Big Dave's function turned into just a spam bot. Like, he would just sit in the chat and spam. So I decided, you know what, we don't need any of that nonsense. Because we don't. We don't need the nonsense in the chat. Just actual people talking is enough. And people are respectful enough, anybody isn't, and then they get slapped up. They get finessed at rapid speeds.
Together, that's how we roll. Passenger side, flexing the guns, scoping the chicks, flashing the bling, pumping the sounds, riding shotgun.
I do like that the, is it the Ballad of Gay Tony that gives you some context into Brucie? By introducing who he's comparing himself to constantly.
A little botulism special there? I like that, homie.
Right.
You want a shot when we get back?
I'm fine.
So. Yes, and his brother. Right, let's go. Balls. I think I murdered a man. And that's fine. I'm not very good at races in games. Right. Well, I've... Ah, balls. Come on. So, yeah, I mean, I've been playing through GTA Vice City as well. And... Oh, fuck, I missed the thing. I need to pay attention. Bloody hell. Right, I am 4th out of 6th. I'm 4th out of 6, even. Right, there's still time to salvage this. I can do it. I just find... I don't know.
Don't hold back on this bitch!
Same with anything. I think the notion of racing in games where it's not necessarily about that does stress me out a wee bit. Smooth overtake, though. I mean, just hope I don't head-on collide with the first... Now I just need to keep my focus and...
Stevie boy doing these things like they're fucking
Oh, fuck. I forget how the driving works in this game, so you need to give your car notice if you want to turn. You have to give it, like, formal written notice 6 months in advance if you want to take a corner. I think this car's about to conk out. I also remember this being a lot easier on PC, probably because, I mean, on PC it's... Oh, for fuck! Can you, like, not take a corner in this car? It's just more responsive. Oh, bollocks. I think I've shut the bed on this. Yeah, we're not... You failed to win the race. What a shame. Now what?
What the fuck, man? This shit is rigged.
Well, look at the state of the car.
That didn't count as a race. Come back another time. The race
I always
showed
brake,
up.
tap E-brake, and then counter steer.
Later then.
Right, okay. Nico walks off. Right, let's try again. Oh, God. It's just one of those things that... It's just one of those particular mechanics I just could never get my head around is...
Nicky, we need some wheels.
Oh, Christ. Turn around, Nico. It's just the bloody thing isn't too responsive. But then again, it is a game from like 2008. What do you expect? On PC, it can be instantaneous because of the power you've got, whereas it has to be specifically set to respond a certain way. What was that?
Oh, you know Brucie. What?
I heard a huge bang outside. I need to check out the window now. I need to make sure nothing bad has happened. Oh, yeah. It's just... So, I think somebody's gearbox just exploded or something. Whose blood is on the door?
Strap, bro.
Your friend is
Mine?
taking it? He doesn't think we're going to trash it or nothing?
It's alright, once I get into the swing of it and I stop making stupid errors and the car doesn't take off randomly, we'll probably breeze it. Until then, this gameplay will not be the best you'll witness.
That's real cool, Bruce.
Gotta brake way before the corner to get it back into the... and get it back in mid-turn.
That's good to know.
Right, I'll bear that in mind.
Ask you to chaperone any girlfriend of mine.
Who are you kidding, Nicky? You and me aren't girlfriend types. We see bitches, but we can't get tied down. We gotta get out there, bro. Spread our seed in as many fields as we can.
I don't know. If I met the right girl sometime.
That's what I say when people ask me if the juice has given me funny balls, you know? How could I be able to get with so many chicks if my balls were funny? Come on, man, think about it.
Bruce, I don't need to think about your balls. I'm cool.
Nico is cool and doesn't need balls on his mind. I noticed there's like various different dialogues that can be had in between drives places. I don't need to think about your balls. This game looks better than New York City. Yes, you're comforted by the fact that this place isn't real. Why are the other racers driving on the sidewalk and killing civilians? Because the average pedestrian in this game is unimportant and they're not real, I guess. I don't know. There's always a healthy dose of disregard for human life in Grand Theft Auto. Driving GTA 4 for driving GTA 5 is a pain in the ass to get used to again. The gameplay I've come off the back of, really, for driving is Vice City. I've been playing through that, recording for a video on that, like the GTA 3 one, like the one on this game, like the one on GTA 5, etc. Oh, and this game's DLC, of course. And, you know, Jesus, Vice City is tricky. I mean, I couldn't get the original version working, so I had to slum it with the definitive edition, which I'm not too happy about, but there's just... I can't do keyboard and mouse, and the controller support is half there, half not. Some controls work, some don't. The one thing you can't do on a controller is change the camera angle for some reason. I'm sure there's a mod for it, but it's just not stable to begin with. It wants to be on the 4K screen, even though that's not my default screen. And it wants to be there at like 640 pixels. So every time I open it, it's like 6 minutes of just faffing. So I've had to slum it with the definitely not edition. And my god, I can't take it seriously. It's just funny. Okay. Right, this time, don't fuck up.
No one can touch us up here.
That was nice.
Intense. I fucking love
You cooking up anything good for the History Channel? I have something in the work. Well, not in the works now. I have something planned. Because in the works is the incorrect term when I've not actually started yet. Because I have to. I mean, research-wise, I could begin. I could focus on main channel stuff. But it's just another one of those, you know, like days out things. Because I like when I go on like a day out somewhere, find a cool location in the wild, and make a video about that, and get some. It just gets good footage, you know, and it looks good. And I like when footage looks all right, and I like messing around with the footage I get on my camera. So I've got that coming along. But yeah, hopefully there'll be something good soon. But I just like that content. There's just like a vibe to it, where you don't get when you sat here like making a list, whatever. And though that content is really good on the algorithm, it just isn't what I started that channel to do, which is get out of this room more rather than give myself a reason to be here more. Bring back Fizhy 2, please. Did you see the American History guy reacting to your Decades videos? If it's the one guy I know who's done so, I've met him in person as well. He's a nice guy, and he tastefully only reacts to the odd one here and there. Obviously, there's the implications of reaction content, and honestly, I've not educated myself on what side of the fence I need to sit on with that. But I mean, for the most part, my content doesn't fall under algorithm-friendly stuff, so I guess I'm in a position where I can say that. I forgot there's the handbrake. But yeah, I've seen that stuff. Chris is goated. Yeah, he's sound. He had himself a nice chicken curry at the local Indian by me, which was something. It was something to watch, all right. I've never seen a man. I have never seen a man go into an Indian and order a chicken curry with chest. What was how? It was an experience. I mean, you might accidentally find yourself with a chicken curry, but I mean, but it was quite amusing. Gotta head out. Keep on cooking up bangers, man. I'll do my best. I like them with mashed potatoes. I actually don't like mashed potatoes, but whatever. I like a good. Oh fuck! Control. I'd say thank you. You, along with many other YouTubers, have inspired me to make my own content on the platform. I cannot thank you enough. You've been an inspiration. I'm glad to hear it, Manic Artist. I hope you excel. I hope you really enjoy your journey doing this. I mean, I'm not very good with motivational words, but look, You'll do great. Just believe in your content, you'll be alright. It's probably where I'm going wrong half the time these days. Sometimes I make a video and I feel as if I'm just in a cloud the entire time. I know that somewhere inside I'm passionate about it. It's just, sometimes it feels like you're in a bloody cloud with it. And you're just going, right. One project's done on to the next. And there's been too many moments where I've sort of like rested after I finished a video and I've gone, yeah, but I can't be doing that. I've got to... Sometimes I feel as if I need to crack on with the next thing. So I'm trying to get my act together because, you know, 2025 is going to be unhinged if Grand Theft Auto 6, on the off chance it actually releases when it says it will, which, you know, is an off chance because that's just how it goes. And I'm just, in the meantime, just sort of like dedicating all my energy to coming up with actually good ideas because I've come to a point, I think a lot of creators come to this point, early days, you post whatever, you know, but when you start to... Sorry, Copper, I accidentally killed him. Oh god, I'm wanted by the authorities for that. Who'd have thought that would have resulted in some authority problems? I'm not going to pull over, I'm right by where the mission start is. Will it start with me in a car? Yeah, there we go. You support Exeter, mate? Yeah, I'm from Exeter originally, so I support Exeter C. If there are any Plymouth Argyle fans in the chat, I don't apologise for my allegiances, but I understand if it's ruined your perception of me. And I don't care. If you treat this as a job, then you have to keep pumping out videos. And that's for sure. I support Wickham. That's from there too. That's pretty cool. I like Wickham's kit. It's the quarters, isn't it? The lighter blue, the darker blue. It's a nice kit.
Maybe he will. Either way, you're screwed.
No, I love what I do, and yeah, it is a job for me at times because it is what I do to make money. Most of the income comes from content I've already made, so I don't necessarily have to worry too much. But I want to build it. I want to keep building it, and that satisfaction drives me. And making good content's the only way I know it. Yeah, mate. Thanks. You lot did well this season. I thought was first at the start. Yeah, and then we went on like a 13-game winless run. And everyone was calling for Gary Caldwell's head. In fact, I'm in a Discord server with a few mates, and one of them, between the two of us, we've turned Gary Caldwell into a meme. Yeah, over the years of watching your content has grown and evolved past what it used to be. Exactly, you hit a bar and you want to keep hitting that bar because you know it's a nice spot to be in. But you know it's not necessarily... I think this is a really easy mission, actually. We'll find out, won't we? With making content, you hit a bar where you go, right, I can actually make good stuff now. I can't make videos speculating about what the trees are going to look like in Grand Theft Auto 6 or whatever. Or in my case, speculating about glitches in Assassin's Creed Empire back in the 2016 days. God, that was a dry spell as well. You've got to make... It feels like anything below a certain bar of substance, anything below that, you just disregard it as not being substantial. And the one thing, when you know you can make good videos, the one thing you don't want to feel is if what you're releasing has none. And that's sort of... And that comes with when you hit the bar where you're like, right, okay, I feel competent now. And people seem to think the same when they watch the content. And you want to deliver something with substance all the time. So sometimes when you go into production mode, it's purely like a self-imposed thing. Like, you absolutely could make those videos still if you so wish to do so. In fact, it'd probably be easier if you're doing daily uploads that way than if you made anything with substance. But you just feel like, oh god, I need to keep finding stuff with substance to do content on, or I will, not feel happy in what I've produced. But sometimes the little stupid videos that get lost along the way are exactly what they're exactly what you need. And you've got to reconcile with that sometimes and go, yeah, this is what I want to do. I've borrowed this motor vehicle. Your Rockstar lore videos are awesome. I appreciate that. I was thinking of doing like a video going over some of the less substantial secrets in 5 and 4, because there's lots of them. Like, they don't have much substance, so they wouldn't justify their own videos. And I'd like to do them like a list of maybe like 10 at a time. Maybe do one of those videos for 4, one for 5, just easy muck content to fill the gaps a bit. But I also want to find more stuff. I just don't know what the stuff is yet. Your videos are very entertaining. Just don't push yourself too hard. You're human after all, mate, and the ideas will come. That is true. The ideas come. As it stands, I'm not too worried about the growth or day-to-day view turnaround of the content, because I know that when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes along, inevitably, I'm gonna be fine. And that is because I'm quite confident in my belief that when it comes to producing content on like lore and things like that, it's not something that can be easily replicated. I don't believe necessarily that I'm going to face much competition. There'll be other creators. There'll be many other creators who are just as good, but each brings an individual flavor, an individual vibe, an individual atmosphere. So I think with regards to the atmosphere and tone that I establish, I'll probably be okay. And I have no doubt that game's going to be full of stuff that makes it interesting. Probably because Rockstar like to develop their games and then take a lesson from each. And if anything, the environments did all the heavy lifting for Red Dead Redemption 2. It had a great story, and the gameplay was a bit clunky and sluggish, but it was with purpose. But it's, you know, the main takeaway I think that makes it stand out is its environment. Lore YouTubers are rare, to be honest. You can easily stand out. Yeah. Although I will say I'm not exclusively that, and that does make my life a little bit easy, because I can just make a video, say I can just do a video on, like, you know, if I wanted to, I could just do a video on like Watch Dogs or whatever. Leave the roof. Yes, I would love to leave this rooftop. I will equip the shotgun, just in case anyone decides to fucketh. I've still got armor. Don't know where I got that, but I'll have it. Was content creation easier when the pillars were still about? I would have thought it would be with a group of other YouTubers. We didn't really aid each other with regards to making content like that. We sort of like stood on our own 2 feet always as creators on the platform. But that friendship certainly helped motivate you to keep doing it. It felt like it had some purpose beyond just you doing it. It was maintaining the presence in somewhere you genuinely wanted to be besides. But I think everyone needed to sort of break away from that and try something different, because we're all very different creators. Tyler does like podcasts, that's his thing. Does one about MMA now. George sort of very, very good at making videos, but I don't think he saw YouTube as a viable career, really. And that's fine, because it absolutely isn't until it is. And you know, so George is the one with common sense. James likes his very, very, very well thought out, well written video essays, critiques, etc. And honestly, when he's on a roll with that sort of content, nobody can do it better. And I just like cool shit in games and being a fool at times. I like being a fool most of the time, but my favourite thing is like deep, immersive sort of vibes. And that comes through the atmosphere and world building, and lore is a happy consequence of that. And I think that's sort of like my sweet spot, really. It's because if I released a Red Dead lore video, I know for a fact that I'll be alright that day. you know, on the view front. I know I won't have to worry about it again. But there's only so much of that you can do before you're just repeating yourself without purpose. Like, the Revisited series was fine because it was just, obviously the first time around it was all new, so there was information still flying under the radar. After a few years, you're pretty certain most of it's out. Once you got a thread to pull on, you tend to find the things you're looking for. It's when you don't, and then you find the new secret. That's where people find new stuff years and years after a game's release. It's usually not related to something that people already know is there. Otherwise, they probably would have found it sooner. And so you can be quite confident if you revisit a topic in a few years that your content's going to add more value. But besides, you can't keep repeating yourself because that's sort of where you go. So with Red Dead content, most of it I've done now. And for personal satisfaction, I'm happy with that. There are still a few areas I could touch up on, but you've got to space them out because they're the only slam dunk pieces of content in the arsenal. Grand Theft Auto, there's lots of lore, there's lots of stuff. It doesn't necessarily present itself in the same way as Red Dead, but there's a lot to it that I could add.
We got a big fucking problem, Rasta. Nico, go do this first job for him.
Yeah, I got it.
I feel sorry for people on Reddit thinking they discovered something. They get ripped to shreds. I mean, look, the moment you put yourself out there in any way online, in any facet, doing whatever, the moment you try to openly engage a forum, or just people you don't know in general, there is going to be a cultivated community of people. There probably aren't a community, that's a strong word in most instances. There's going to be a cultivated group of people that don't like you or don't treat you properly, you know, and you can't avoid them. I think I noticed it when the YouTube channel Strange Man gained loads of prominence doing the exact same thing I did with regards to Rockstar Games, and honestly that guy can make videos. If indeed the Strange Man is a guy, I don't know. Because that guy can seriously make some good content. But a load of Red Dead players would turn on me immediately after that and start going to the comments to just leave really nasty things because I wasn't Strange Man, and it's like, okay, well, if you want, whatever floats your boat. Look, I don't know these people. I don't want to know these people. There's nothing they can offer me. So if they want to say nasty things, they can. So it's the same when you put yourself out there. Naturally, people are going to respond in a million ways. Doesn't matter what you're doing, or if you just open it up and say, "Oh, I think I found something." People are going to be skeptical of you for some reason, and that's fine. I like Strange Man's videos. Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's like that in a lot of creator space. If you're not as big as a certain channel, then you making content, you will get called the clone of the channel. I never got called the clone of Strange Man because I use my voice, and that's the difference. So obviously there's a very different delivery method. Text and voice are very different methods of delivery of information, and you know, I never got called a clone, I don't think, but it's clear people had a preference for their creator and they just come to the comments to be unkind. And that's fine, because what can you do? What can you do when people do that? You just have to crack on. You either put yourself out there or you don't. At the end of the day, you know they're not coming to your front door in most instances. So you can ignore being ripped to shreds by people on a forum. You can ignore being ripped to shreds by people in a comment section. I have a rule. After the first day of posting a video, I stop looking at the comments on that video. It's not that I don't want to, it's because that's when the creatures acquire knowledge of its existence. It's in the wild now. Hello. Your voice carrying your channel. Well, I think that's kind of most channels. Your delivery method does indeed carry your content, and for a lot of people that could just be a voice. For me, I speak a little slower in videos, I think. It's not that I don't want to speak faster, it's that my coordination of speaking is a little bit more cumbersome than it appears to be for most. I am not as gifted in the way of words. I forget what I'm supposed to say. Often I'll string together 2 takes to make a sentence, and it'll work because I'm used to doing it. But I do struggle with speaking a lot. And that's how you know you're in... That's probably because I'm in a cloud. But when the motivation is fully back and I'm fully with it... Because at the moment, I've just got to take it easy and go with it. Otherwise, I will burn out and that'll just remain that case forever. But when things are fully back in swing, I don't think that's going to be a problem. But yeah, you do carry your content with how you deliver it. And if that's your voice, then your voice is important. And I don't speak like others. So, I speak in a very particular way. I understand that can be good. Some people like it, some people don't. Greetings from Turkey. I enjoy following your videos, especially Red Dead Redemption 2 videos. Good luck. Cheers, Zombie Pigman. The one unique thing everyone has is a voice, but I mean, even watching you, you can tell you do this for a living, lol. Yeah, I mean... It is true, I do this for a living, but it's alright. I had a video get like 100k views and everyone was nice the first day and then just got nasty after that, so I do agree. Oh, it's this mission. Find the drugs in the hospital. Oh, God, I despise this mission. I will probably fail miserably and give up. But hey, at least we can talk and do it. Die, fool. I seem to have more joy shooting him than you. I have cover. Oh, he's still alive. What in the potato aim? I didn't mean to move cover then, but we did. Is he going to get back up? I suspect he will. I shot you. I think he's dead. There's a boat you can find to get away from the authorities. I'll have a quick gander. So if I nip out this way, I'll have a look in a minute. Like, I mean, I want to have a look now, but I mean, in a minute I'll be able to know where it is. There's no boat here. That would be an impotent abscondido. I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out. To be fair, I got a shot off on him. Excuse me. What do you think about car insurance? Anyway. Oh, hello. You know what? That kind of works exactly how I'd hoped it would. Wasn't expecting that to be as smooth as it wound up being. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Why are they all wearing Santa hats? Right, new plan. I do not have enough weapons to formulate this new plan effectively. I will have to wait for him to pop his head up and shoot him in the mouth. What? Oh, give me some of that. What weapons have been dropped in my wake? I presume mostly ones that aren't dissimilar to ones I've been using as is. It's these enclosed spaces where you don't know where you're going to get shot at from. You have a rough idea based on the map, but it's... Are you a gentleman? Yes, you are. Have you ever looked at the gentleman in this game and gone, oh, what a gentleman. Oh, hello there, sir. That was worth it. Very satisfying bullets. What GTA do you prefer? Pump, shotgun, and crouch. Like this, just going around sticking your back out and having a good nosy. I suppose it gives you a better upward angle. Gives you a superior view of the upwards dimensions. It's just slow and steady, isn't it? Slow and steady. Doesn't win any races necessarily, but it does keep you alive. Right, I'll save those two because I know which room they're in. I think. I think he's dead. Yeah, that would kill him. The amount of shotgun holes in this poor gentleman. They twigged on to the fact that I exist. Right, cool. Cool. I think I killed him. Oh, he's alive. Come out, sir. Right, I finessed him. You can slam fire the pump if you... I think that'd be necessary somehow. How are you still alive?
I'll cut off your fucking head!
Right. You found Elizabeth's stuff. The coke is on the table. Nice. We found the coke. Have you ever heard of the game Wanted Dead? It's one of the weirdest games I ever played, mainly because the combat is great, but everything surrounding that game is supremely bad. Still love it.
I think I have company. I gotta go.
Right. Is there a back passage anywhere that I could use to evade the authorities? Because this is not fucking around territory. Come in, gentlemen. Gentlemen. Come inside, gentlemen. In fairness, most people in this building are on the ground and no longer aware of their existence. Right, can I get out this way? No, I can't. Can I? I don't think I can shoot that, can I? I don't. Oh no, it's the authorities. I'm stuck behind a pole. Yeah, that'll do it, Nico. Well done. Where'd he come from? I want to know what he was thinking of accomplishing there. It's not quite having the impact I was hoping for. Oh, balls. This is why I don't like this mission. Ah, for fucking... That cover there. Get off of the cover. Nico, get out of the cover. There's just such an input delay. I presume I've got to go through those guys as the only means of escape, right? Because I can't remember there being another one. Which is annoying.
We need some cover or we'll look like Swiss cheese.
I am Swiss cheese. How did every round miss? I have an assault rifle. How many rounds do you take? These guys just eat bullets. It's not part of your 5 a day. It's not recommended for intake. This is not recommended for This is not recommended for consumption. I'm about to get obliterated. I'm not enjoying being obliterated. See, this is what I mean. You got to be willing to make a fool of yourself every so often in this game. Well, in the gaming space, because you just might suck at games, which is indeed my reality. Get in the motor vehicle. Right, they've taken out a tyre, have they? No? They're trying, though. Excuse me, coppers. I'm being chased by the bloody bobbies. Anyway, the Rozzers can't catch me. They can catch me. He can't. It's alright, we managed to get to the easy bit, which is going to prove to be the hard bit, because there is a cop in my rectum. I don't know if I said this, but I hated the driving in this game. The driving is... depends on the car, doesn't it? Because sometimes you're driving a right boat. Other times the driving is okay. Who are you? Other times the driving is okay. I mean, this pickup truck is a bit like a super yacht. And not a particularly fast one. Come on, abscondeedle. Abscondeedle authorities. We're almost there. We're almost free. We've almost done it. I think we're about to accomplish escape. No, we're not. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's not just... oh, balls. No. You can't run down a... you can't run down a... an absolutely meek fence. I'll just kill the civilian. That, no doubt, has added to the heat. It's alright, the truck has no brakes. I need a more nimble car, but, you know, you've got to work with what you have. Also, the police can just, like, spawn in front of you as you're, like, escaping, which is really annoying. I don't know why they do that. It makes getting away from the law... don't miss the turn by 6 miles! We've done it. Cool. Let's get out of this horrible car. Subway is the best getaway. Gotcha. I played the game series Manhunt. It was also made by Rockstar. I never played Manhunt. It's my car now. Oh, the mission isn't over. That's just mocking it. Right, cool. Right, we'll get there now. We've got a car that can drive. We've got a car that doesn't feel like at all times it has the handbrake on. And has no steering. It's hard to read the chat and play the game, to be fair. That is a skill that I have lost over the years. But then again, I don't stream often. I don't fire up streams often, so Usually I just sit here and focus on the game. So, you know. I mean, I don't stream often by design. I like streaming, but I like liking streaming, so I don't force myself to do it unless I really, you know, go, you know what would be a good way to pass some time today?
Really fucking annoying.
So don't expect it to become like a regular thing for me to do. Unless it's a game that I mean, I know would make a good stream series. Is that why your Twitch has been inactive for a few years now? Well, I mean, look, yeah, probably. Although, you know, having a streaming platform definitely helps at times if you stream enough. But considering I just don't do that, it's just having that platform unnecessarily and not utilising it to the point where it could actually become viable. Or partially viable for what I'm doing. Versus, you know, just occasionally doing a stream here, you get all the viability you need. Because I make the videos, and the videos carry the content. Yeah, I still follow you on there.
What are you talking about? You know, I think you're smoking too much.
Do you play Counter-Strike? No.
Hey, Nico.
We've done a thing.
Hey, Jacob.
What are you doing here? This is no place for you, Michelle.
As it happens, it is. You see, Nico,
Oh no, she's been
I've
working for the... What a
working
shocker.
for the government.
That wasn't obvious from the start.
It's my job to watch you. And now I have to ask you for the coke.
This is a joke, right?
Michelle just wants the cocaine.
Harder for me than it already is. Look, they're about to take down Elizabeta.
I don't fucking believe this.
Listen.
Oh my god, Michelle the Fed was a federal agent the whole time. Who could have seen this coming?
Hey,
Blotwist.
no. You could have gone down too if you weren't so useful.
You fucking bitch.
Nico,
Hold on. You mean to say you're going to let us off just like that? Nothing now go on?
well, my employers need the help of a guy like Nico. The office is in Algonquin. I'll call you. You know, as and when we need you. Coke, please.
Grease up that balding head of yours next time. I like it nice and greasy. What are you on about? Would you ever do an actual comments one-off episode like your streams? I mean, the streams aren't necessarily one-off. They're just without schedule. So it could be once, twice a week, or it could be once or twice a year. I just don't fixate myself on sticking to a schedule because I know I'll immediately fail. I prefer doing things when they feel like a good idea. With actual comments, I don't know. I decided to run it to the 69th episode for a joke, but I did want to end that series a bit sooner because I didn't necessarily like doing them anymore. I mean, I liked it enough that I knew that I'd get to 69 fine, but I was glad to be done with it by that point because I was like, right, I don't have to read ridiculous comments anymore. I can just... I don't know which one's it. Fuck it, one of them. I don't you know, it doesn't feel like an original idea anymore. And that's about it.
Hey, Nico, it's me.
Yeah? Who are you?
I just thought I'd
Can you
move on.
remind me?
That doesn't matter. You need to meet me outside the United Liberty Paper Building in Algonquin. It is very important that you be there. Goodbye.
I'm still curious to this day about Karen's origin and how the IAA found her and why she was useful to them. Yeah, it's an interesting one, really, but possibly. If you don't want to cover anything Ubisoft related, but have you ever Have you ever thought of playing Prince of Persia? See, I don't have much of an issue with Ubisoft game. I mean, I have an issue with Ubisoft games for their quality a lot of the time, more modern, more recent. But I have no issue with like covering the occasional bit of Ubisoft stuff if it's if it's worth the time, you know. I'm just waiting for something in the recent years to be. I mean, I do keep meaning to, you know, do the occasional video on a Ubisoft game here and there, but I mean, I just not asked. Let's eat a burger. Let's go have a burger. I mean, I'm sure at some point I'll get really fed up with life and play Assassin's Creed Mirage, but hasn't happened yet.
I mean, I wouldn't eat it, but here you go. I love those fucking titties.
Eat another bleeder. Nico is a champion burger eater. We're on the second burger. And we're going to have a third. Delicious. Lovely meal. Give me a fourth burger now, or I will start getting violent.
You must got an iron stomach, dog.
Hey man, you made my day by reading my comment. I really appreciate that you noticed me. That's alright, Tristan. I'm glad to read the chat. I enjoy doing it. I'm glad you showed up. I forgot which number burger we're on here, but you know, I do my best to interact with the chat for as long as possible, and as much as possible, because otherwise you might as well just publish a playthrough pre-recorded, you know. So I don't understand why people stream and then not interact with the chat like at all. I understand if you got to focus and you don't do it much, but I don't understand when people don't at all.
You look hungry, man. What can I get you?
Fishy didn't notice me. I don't exist anymore. Of course you exist, Kid Colt. Of course you exist. I just didn't realise you were in the chat. If I remember right, the IAA found Karen through the United Liberty paper. Makes sense.
I don't know what she is, but she was lying.
Fuck off, Mallory. I'm eating burgers. I didn't read Mac's comment, though. Oh, no, man. I can't read every comment. I'll try and interact with as many as possible. Can't read the lot. What mod are you using? Your game looks crisp. None. This is just how it presents itself on the series, the Xbox Series S, which is noticeably blurrier than the PC version. Forget the comments, play the game, King. Well, I'm eating burgers. This is my my dodgy chicken burger consumption arc. Nico's about to go into like bankruptcy or something because he's eating too many of these burgers at $1 a pop. The world will be conquered. This is a tradition for these streams that I do remember. We every single time, at least once, we go and we devour an unhealthy amount of burgers, and Nico walks away like nothing happened. And that's good. The console version is more stable than PC. Honestly, I don't think I encountered any issues playing this on PC. I will have to say. Oh, there's a question mark over there. Let's is it marked on here somewhere? Oh, yes, the unknown contact. Let's go to the unknown contact, which is the United Liberty poop. Okay, that was melodramatic as they come. I'm just waiting for a taxi to rock up so I can summon it. We can do things the ye old-fashioned way. That crap. Okay, I don't want that. You know what to do. Can't you call Roman for a ride? I can, but I do like entering Bradford mode. I'm about to get a phone call.
Nick, babe, you
gotta start treating me right, man. Take me to a show.
No.
I'm not in the mood for laughs, Brucie.
Nico just violated Brucie, and this taxi is going to do some... I, for one, would gladly tune in to watch you give Mirage a chance. Okay, yeah, I'll bear that in mind. I mean, I'm sure it'll make easy streaming. That's what it boils down to. Be something I could actually stream, interact with, and not feel like I'm necessarily being taken too much away from a storytelling experience because, well... we are moving at speeds. It's a yellow... Well, it's a taxi. It doesn't necessarily count. You don't have to punch your nearest friend. Okay, this is the bit where the taxi driver gets confused and starts reversing into things.
What on earth was that?
I don't know if you ever intend to revisit Ghost of Tsushima, but I loved your videos on them. Ghost of Tsushima is a good time, to be fair. I like that game. Should totally play Stellar Blade just for the lols. What is Stellar Blade? God, the car damage is so much better in this game compared to 5. It's just... I just love Bradford mode. Honestly. Boink. You ask the taxi driver to hurry and they just start crashing their own car for fun. There's a YouTuber called TJGM. He tells what mods to use to play GTA 4 stably. His videos highlight all the problems with the PC ports. Okay, fair enough. I am still playing Watch Dogs, even though I don't understand its story that well. I quite like the first Watch Dogs. I did a video on it the other day. It was a game with that could have been more. That was unnecessary. I wasn't a big fan of Watch Dogs 2. How close are we? Right, well, that'll take eternity, because this taxi driver is murdering. Hang fire, somebody is summoning me. Where was I? Oh yeah, Bradford mode. It's alright. Yeah, well, we've arrived. Are you going to turn? Yeah. Okay, you're going to turn. Right.
Thank you.
Very nice. The cab fare is 28 of the finest dollar. And now we can have an interaction. Me. Stellar Blade is a hack and slash game. I played the demo. From what I played, it's genuinely really fun, but what most people know it for is jiggle physics. I think I understand.
You've killed people. You should be dead yourself. Or inside. You're just lucky it was me and not someone else who got their hooks into you.
Please do your best Nico Bellic impression. It would be funny. Nah.
In some ways, you're a nice guy.
Nah, I don't think I could do it justice, so probably no.
But you're damaged goods.
No doubt.
Let's go.
What the hell are we doing here?
We're going to meet someone.
Sounds
We're meeting a
fun.
special
Your
friend.
cousin? You should get out. What you're looking for, you won't find. Feds are all over it. Crime is done. Watch too many movies.
Whatever you say, Michelle.
Crime is done.
Your name is...
It's Karen. My name is Karen.
Interesting. And you work for the government. I kind of like the honesty in that.
I have a clear conscience.
How very lucky for you.
In here, office 396.
Hi there.
Here he is.
I can see that. Thanks, Karen. Hey, cheer up. You did good.
Someone casually having an argument over the phone in the cutscene.
Sort of thing.
Thank you.
It's what we like.
So, Mr. Bellic. Quite a file. Quite a story.
Who are you? FIB?
FIB? Do I look homosexual? Do you think I care about the size of your Johnson? Now, you can't always tell who the good guys are. I'm not a good guy, but I'm fighting with them. And guess what? So are you.
Hooray.
That's the spirit. Nothing like a bit of sarcasm when someone's got you by the balls. Now, I need you to find something out for me. Find out everything you can about a man called Oleg Minkov. He lives on Iroquois.
Oh, hey, it's the dude from the Doomsday Heist. Oh, okay.
And if I say no?
I hand your file over to those cretins in the FIB.
I heard you say Watch Dogs Legion was too stereotypically British. I thought it wasn't that bad, but I'm a filthy redneck yank from the deep south, so I don't know if I'm the best to judge culture.
What's your name?
Look,
Call me. Very soon. Oh,
it's a weird one,
and hey,
but if something's set in the UK and you can tell that on the writing team, or at least on, you know, or you at least get the feeling that nobody on that writing team is from the UK, you sort of know what the problem is. It's they're trying too hard. The research isn't inherently bad that goes into trying to portray the culture, but it doesn't quite do it. It's exaggerated Cockney accents, for example. Nobody speaks. I mean, some people speak like that, but not often. The use of the word bruv is another huge one. Nobody fucking says bruv.
Where to?
Apart from me
Name it
then.
to Iroquois?
Not enough tea in the game? Exactly. At no point can you digitally have a brew. I mean, I don't know if you actually can have a brew, but at no point can you digitally have the game laser a brew into your real room. It's the accents for me. They all sound like what Americans think British accents are, not what London or English accents are. Yeah, that is something that I will say. When an accent doesn't sound you know, if it doesn't sound authentic, you pick up on it quickly. And it's something I pick up on quite easily.
Mr. Minkov? Anybody here?
You know, using forced slang for the sake of having it there is a big indicator.
Not much. He keeps a clean house, he's got a computer.
Check his email. Call
Bollocks.
back with
Bollocks is a good
information
word.
that would indicate his current whereabouts.
Check the computer for information. I don't know what we're going to find on this computer. The all-seeing eye is watching you. Liesdamnlies.net. Serial killer twist. This time it's legs, not heads. Cool. Check mail. Meet me. Constantine. Or is it Constantine? I'm gonna look. Dear Mr. Minkov, it has come to our attention that you are attempting to publish a manuscript rife with inaccuracies and salacious allegations. A client who wishes to remain nameless will pursue a case of defamation of character should this manuscript ever be published. Cease and desist your endeavour. Yours respectfully, Larry Ligner, Attorney of Law. At Law. Dear Oleg, I can't give you any more of the information you want. I am emailing my contacts in the Caspian and keep getting reports that the addresses no longer exist. Also, the companies you want info on seem to be owned by umbrella corporations, which are owned by even more umbrella corporations. Tracing the money, I reach dead ends in either the Caymans or Switzerland. Sorry, I can't help you further. This one says, Oleg, come on, you're acting crazy. You aren't being watched by government spies. Your phone isn't tapped. You don't need to drink that bottled water or eat from those tins because no one wants to poison you. Please get that into your head. Anyway, of course I'll meet you. I'll be outside the jewellery shop of Tulsa Street later on. See you. Is that it? Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah. And get a vehicle and go to the jewellery store. And ideally find your way to... Taxi! I'm acquiring vehicles... Ah, balls. Sorry, mate. Didn't mean to cause you fuss there. But I will borrow your motor. It's alright, I've borrowed a motor. This thing is horrendous. Hey Fish, what's your favourite antagonist in all of the Red Dead franchise? Oh no, it's a tricky one. It's not really the antagonists that drive the story. They're just there. They have a purpose and they serve their purpose well. But are we talking like not necessarily the Red Dead main story? Or just in general, every villain character. Oleg is getting away. Take him down. Admittedly, I've not chosen the right car for this. But we'll resolve that eventually. Just any in general. I mean, if you want the best, like, written, the best performed antagonist in the Red Dead series, but as much as people hate him, I'd say Micah is probably the best of the antagonists. Because he is genuinely a bit menacing. And there's so much work went into making you doubt him. Oleg is going to get finessed by the authorities at rapid... Fuck me. That car did not move. That car didn't shift. Excuse me. Didn't need the bonnet anyway. Right. I suppose it's complex and deep. I don't think complex is the word. Definitely deep. I know this is a bit like watching an elephant chase a slightly faster elephant. But eventually, I will catch up to him. Although I think, if I'm being entirely honest with myself, this was not the motor vehicle to do it with. I feel like Ross had John by the balls. He did, and he hit that point home at every given moment. I've always had a thing for antagonists you don't necessarily know are the villain right away. I like when that character's somebody you like, admittedly. Just gotta take him out, and I've got a gun, don't I? I did catch him with a shot then. More bullets and he will be dead. He'll be a dead fellow. We will get there. I think I was aiming just above the car there. It probably makes more sense to not waste rounds, even though I've got in excess of them. Maybe the authorities getting involved will help me. Well, that's got to do it. I lost my wanted level because I just so happened to finish the mission there.
Stay out of the way.
That is an ambulance. My favourite car chase scene is in the Batman 2022. Fair enough. My favourite car chase scene is probably in like Mr. Bean or something. Does he ever chase anyone in a car? I don't know. But if anyone's going to do a car chase right, it's Bean. Sometimes forget how brutal it looks when someone gets run over in this game. Yeah, that is what I've noticed, is it can be quite a hefty one. It can certainly hit you at awkward times. It's like, ooh, that didn't look fun at all. I'm not getting a car down that alley, am I? I'm gonna have to take it out this way. Sorry, mate. Excuse me, Easter eggs. I have to come through. You didn't need that. You don't need these signs. Just move your car. The blurry effect is to hide the lack of anti-aliasing. More than likely. I mean, it makes sense. I think it was a Johnny English movie. Yeah, but Mr. Bean's funnier than Johnny English. Because he doesn't speak.
So, you fought in the war?
You know a lot.
Yes, you're looking for some people.
We're all looking for that special someone.
The stretch in my arms.
Kill them when we find them.
Most murders are committed by people you know. Most wives are killed by their husbands.
Yes, and my wife had better stop sleeping with that tennis coach or... I'm joking.
I'm sure your wife doesn't need to sleep around. Well, I'm joking. I'm sure she does.
Funny. I'm divorced. My wife can sleep with whoever she wants.
Interesting.
I'm not divorced. I was never married. No details. I need you to go find someone for me. I'll be getting a picture through...
What about the Chuckle Brothers? Now, that would be a good chase scene, wouldn't it?
We always use people like you. Kara, Rochelle, she was the same. Someone with something to lose, but not much to lose.
I've been watching your content for 2 years now. You're my favourite YouTuber. Cheers. Welcome to the stream.
One, you don't get 100 murders pinned on you. Two, maybe I will help you. Maybe I won't. Now get access to...
I hope this slimy federal weasel comes back in 6. Always liked him for some reason. Yeah, I mean, maybe he will. I mean, it's more than likely there will be characters who have been in previous games, right? Your contact will send you a... I just phased through a door. I'll probably make this the last mission, then I'll wrap up the stream for tonight, simply because I need to have some scoff. And I could do with working on some video content. This is your target. I can't really see that, I can't lie, but get a cop car. Do we have details? No. Where do I get a cop car? I suppose not ditching that car is a good way to get to a cop car quicker. Now, where are the authorities? Why do I have a feeling this could be an authority building? I think it's a landmark, but it might be the Fed. You never know. It's not the police. It is an actual landmark of some description. If I just sweep along, eventually we'll find it. Eventually we'll find it. Hey Fish, you ever play Fallout? Yeah, yeah, I quite like Fallout. Fallout is good. I mean, you'd need someone with more brains than me to figure out the lore behind it, but yeah, it's a good time. Call the cops. What a splendid idea. Yes, call the number 9. Who answers?
Hello, you're through to the Liberty City Emergency Services. Please use your touch tone.
Hello, this is the LCPD. Where would you like us to send an officer?
Suffolk.
An LCPD peacekeeper will be there as soon as possible, sir.
Mika. Borrowing it. Taking it for a spin. Might like it, never know. This is my motor vehicle now. I will use it to fight crime. He was in my way. How do I access the police computer again? Ah. Use the computer to locate your target. Search police records. Search by photo. Cool. Him. Who him? Adam Dimiev. Criminal's location added to the radar. Cool. Dimiev is gonna get finessed. Where did the taxis come from? So right, I need the car. I didn't need it in good condition. Dimiev is about to get murdered. The killer without a name was there. On the database, indeed. Eduard Lozef. No way photo recognition was this good in 2008. It's not that good now. It's me, the poo lice. I didn't wreck your car. It wasn't a very good car. That's what a car should look like. Pranged inwards. Gentleman. Cinematic camera. My beloved. It's how lofty all the cars are in this that gets me. I am the authorities. This is how the authorities drive. No. Wasn't quite what I was going for, but it worked. You know, it didn't work. Oh no.
I found this place. There are a bunch of guys hanging around.
Well, he must be in there, Nico. Dispose of them all. We're doing a favor for our comrades in the East.
You better start doing me some favors soon.
Dimiev is there with his guards. Eliminate them all. What if I had a sniper rifle? Which one's Dimiev? Don't know why I fired them. I know I was going to hit. Climb the ladder, son. Do you take cover at all, Nico? Oh, it's the wrong button. I'm thinking the control layout for the wrong game. That doesn't help. Kill. This guy eats bullets for breakfast. Although most of them missed. Finally. Some accuracy. Come say hello. Inflicting pain and suffering for a quick laugh. Banged. Hello there, sir. Bye-bye. I relieved him. Do I have a gun that works? Ever played Sniper Elite? No. I don't think I have. No, might have done actually. Might have played a bit of Sniper Elite. I seem to remember something about killing Hitler. If I go up there, I will die immediately. There's got to be another way up. Because that ladder will be exposed. And this wasn't. Kill, kill. Yes, I wanted you to take cover in that direction, Nico. You've absolutely outsmarted me again.
Time to meet your fate. This is it.
See, I'm not very good without the sniper. How is that missing? That's square on him. Right, oh I see, I've got to adjust after coming out of cover. That doesn't help. Shotgun it is. I need that spread. Pop your head up. Oh, come on. You'd hope that a round would catch him at some point. He keeps teasing me. Now. What are you doing? Oh. Ah. Problems, solutions. That was neither. Knowing my luck, this guy will do me. Hello. What a nice guy. What a lovely man. He just let me kill him in the end. He's like, I've killed all my friends. I just... Might as well get up in their faces with the shotgun.
Did you serve your purpose?
Yes.
Then you are that much closer to finding the man you are after. That strange feeling deep inside?
It was nice, that.
Feeling of satisfaction after you did something good. Congratulations. Goodbye.
Hey, it's the better SMG. Cool. Now, where's the nearest flat of mine? Sweet flat of mine. We'll go there, we'll save, and then I can wrap up because I do have to grab some scarf and crack on with some lovely bit of enjoyment. You. We're going to the apartment. Get out of this taxi. It's mine. Thank you very much. Wasn't that colour changing indicator meant to show you could have spared him?
Here we are. It's a wrap.
I suppose, but it was a lot simpler, in my mind, to pop him in the mouth. I think I could have spared him, but in my mind it was just that a good, reasonable decision to make. And then we can sleep on the sofa bed. I can bang a little save in there, which is good. It means we're making progress, sort of thing. And I just wanted to touch base and do a bit of a stream and go from there. You know. So, yeah. I am going to wrap up, though, because I need to crack on and get to the next thing in my day. I'm hoping I'll be able to sit down and do a much lengthier stream at some point. And before I go, though, if you haven't hit like, I'd appreciate it if you did. We're like 10 away from 100, and that's always a nice, satisfying number to conclude a stream on. But there you go. But look, thank you all for coming along. Like, no, I really appreciate everyone coming along and interacting with me and making me feel like a normal human being, even if it is just for a minute of my life. And then I go back to being myself. To think the starting apartment was considered bad by 2008 standards, yet nowadays even that would be expensive to rent. Yeah, it would be. It's about location, not about quality. The MP5 is easy to use, but the Mini Uzi is a headshot magnet if you're good with it. I'm not good with most things, but once I get a feel for something, I do tend to get a little bit better. I tend to be passable. I can get to that standard eventually, hopefully. But look, thank you all for coming along to this stream. It's been good fun. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Even though it hasn't even gone on for 2 hours. And yeah, I'll find some more excuses to stream in the near future. Probably continue with this playthrough, stream some other things as well. Trying to get more streams out, but there's going to be no schedule because I don't do schedules. I evidently, I'm not organised in that fashion. And hopefully I'll be able to produce some content to go up over the next few days as well. Some videos, stuff like that, just to keep the channel from dying an unceremonious death, and also because I enjoy doing this. But yeah, thank you again, everyone. Hopefully I'll be seeing you all very soon with another video or a stream at some point. And until next time, take care. Fare thee well.